Greek Cypriots say it's their sovereign right to explore for natural gas in the eastern Mediterranean, but in this divided island, sovereignty and borders have long been disputed. Turkey's decision to hold military exercises off the coast of Cyprus prevented drilling from proceeding. The rig couldn't reach its intended site.
Turkey is using means that are not in conformity with international law, is trying to hijack, in a way, the area of the Eastern Mediterranean.
Turkey sees it differently. It says its interests and the rights of Turkish Cypriots are being violated. Ankara says Turkish Cypriots should have a say in the decision-making process and an equal share of the revenue. It's a sentiment shared by the breakaway Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus. It believes the resources around the island belong to it too.
The Greek Cypriots kicked us out in 1963 and occupied the republic. Now they are trying to steal what is ours. We won't allow this.
The potential for natural resources further complicates efforts to resolve what is known as the Cyprus problem. Last year, the two sides came closer than ever to a deal, but talks collapsed. The Cypriot government says negotiations can't resume until what it called the Turkish blockade ends.
The fact that these actions are happening now is preventing us from resuming the negotiation, because you cannot, negotiate when you have this kind of threats.
Experts say the amount of gas in the Mediterranean basin is not a game changer. It has a lot to do with Turkey's role as an energy hub.
There needs to be a main export route. And if this is going to be Turkey, of course this is strategically very important.
The international community's reaction has so far been to discourage escalation, with the United Nations urging a return to the negotiating table. The potential for natural resources has brought back attention to the Cyprus problem. The hope is it will bring the sides closer together, but the fear is it will complicate efforts to find a permanent solution. Greek Cypriots, Turkish Cypriots, Turkey, they all agree that the island's natural resources belongs to all Cypriots. Apart from that, there is little agreement. The untapped resources have become a bargaining chip to further political gains in a decades-old problem. Zeina, Khodr, Al Jazeera on the divided island of Cyprus.